Okay, so they cut me off. When I'm going through my experience compared to other experiences, most of them aren't saying this happened to them when they were children. They're saying they heard a voice and the voice says such and such and such. It wasn't like they grew up hearing voices. Now, why that's so important is if you are a child and you say, I hear voices, that would automatically put you in a completely different psychological category. So that's why this is so important that we get to the bottom of when exactly do they say they started these real voices in my head. They're not really in my head, they're out loud. And if they say, well, we started trying to plant them in your head when you were a child, that is a completely different thing because, first of all, it's illegal. Secondly, that would have put me in a psychological category that would be different from uh, the average child. But I'm telling you for a fact, in 2016 is when they started with all of these voices, and I heard them out loud. And I went to the ER in 2016. So I'm putting all of these things together as an adult. I did not experience that as a child. And why that makes sense is because when I went to the ER and I had such pain on my right side, I thought it was my appendix. And someone else had an article where he described this microwave technology causing pain. So did the CIA. And that's part of why it connects back to Havana syndrome and why these people started adding this up because they thought they were going to get $200,000 because that was given to CIA personnel, not to just regular Americans. And that's why they messed this whole thing up for people who are dealing with health issues. We're not talking about money. We're talking about health and safety. But they are so self-centered and narcissistic that this automatically became about money. So let's just say everyone experienced it for all their lives. That doesn't make any sense. So something happened around 2016 to many of us. And I'm telling you, I can tell you for certain 2016 forward, I experienced this and I have proof of it. I've let you guys hear recordings. We've heard the voices. We've seen the aluminum foil. We've had the EMF reader. We've experienced so much of this from 2016 together on this channel. And why it makes sense that I need them to tell me the exact date they said they started exposing me to microwave technology as a child is because I want to know exactly when this happened, because that means Havana syndrome existed way before 2016. And that would be important to know. They're liars and they wanted to get money out of this. When the money didn't come, all of a sudden,